I started another one. That's just great. I love this. So the other life that I started didn't work for some reason. It stopped at some point and I just kept talking to myself. So if you like more card pulls or any questions, feel free to comment them in the comments below. I'm going to put again um the link to the donations. Honestly, I'm not too happy about that that it happened. I'm not going to lie to you, but um it is what it is. Because now I just have to go back and reset everything that I've set so far. Hello, how are you? So I see a question here. Will your plans come true? Hello, everybody. Page of Wands, yes, absolutely. Your plans will come true. Keep on staying focused, on staying determined about it and achieving your plans. Um, they're going to happen. No worries. So let's see. Right now for the, so I'm going to do general. With not so if you like an in-depth question or more details about your reading and your questions, you can tip at the link that I have in the pinned comment. But if not, I'm still going to answer questions. It's just not going to be as in depth. So I'm going to pull one card for each. And let me see. Current feelings. Okay, so the current feelings are this person is trying to find some balance within themselves, within their relationship, within your connection. Are you in no contact with them? Are you still in a relationship with them? What's your situation right now with this person? Because they are trying to find balance within your connection and within themselves when it comes to their feelings. They're exploring, and it doesn't seem to be too super bothered about the current circumstances. There's this calmness about them that it wasn't there before. And it's not because of your circumstances necessarily, it's because they are just feeling calm that everything is going to work out in the way that it's supposed to. So when it comes to this person, there is that kind of admiration for who you are and appreciation for who you are, but it with only one card I can't tell for sure if it's 100% romantic or not. there is an admiration towards you for the feelings that you bring into them, that how the way that you make them feel, and they appreciate that a lot about you, and they admire you for who you are. But I can't say for sure if 100% there is romantic feelings here for you from just this card. So I am doing shorter answers. If you would like a more in-depth answer, feel free to type. You don't have to, but I am answering everybody with shorter answers at this time. So let's see. I already answered you. I literally just said that I can't say for sure if they're having and their feelings are romantic for you from just one card. But I did answer you, Sandra, or however you pronounce your name, because I don't know. I'm super bad with names. But I did answer your question. This was your answer. You can go back and see what the answer was after the lives ended, because I'm gonna post it. So let's see. Current feelings and future. Well, I mean, will a person, which one would you like? Will a person who blocked me approach me again, or the current feelings and future? Which one would you like? The energies feel yucky today. I am doing only one question per person. That's why I'm asking which one you would like. Let me see. Blocked person. Okay, so let's see. With the blocked person, your question was, will the person who blocked me approach me again? Okay. Well, that was a quick answer. We have the Fool. So with the Fool card, definitely they are going to approach you, and they're going to be the ones taking the chance, taking the steps towards you. I feel like this person who's blocked you is seeing or is going to see a new beginning for the two of you in the future, and they're going to take the next steps towards you. You don't have to worry about it, you don't have to stress, you don't have to force it. They are going to take the steps towards you with the Fool card. The Fool card talks about new beginnings, it talks about adventures, it about jumping into the unknown and just taking chances and see where it leads. So they are going to maybe unblock you and text you or find any other way of communicating with you, but they're going to reach out to you. Mm, let me see one thing. I'm going to put this as subscribers only. Okay, hello everybody. Hello, hello, welcome. Let's see. So I answered your questions. I hope that was helpful. The block person, the one who blocked you, is going to reach out to you. So I hope that was helpful. The next question I have here is, who's coming towards me in love? Who's coming towards me in love? So this card fell before too. So I feel like you will have two choices to make here, or at least two options. There's going to be two people coming towards you, depending on your gender. Well, doesn't even matter, but you're going to have two options at this time for your potential partners, and you're going to have a chance to interact one on one with the both of them. And then you're going to have to decide on which one is your best match, or which one is the person that you would like to be with. So for you in love, I'm definitely feeling like it's going to be two people, maybe they're probably going to be polar opposites from each other. So maybe you can look at signs and see if they have the sister signs. So Aries, Libra, or Leo and Aquarius, the sister signs. They're going to be polar opposites. There's going to be things about them, both of them, that are going to attract you, that they're going to make you feel a certain way. So each person that's coming towards you is going to make you feel a different way, which is why I'm just feeling like choice, the decision may be difficult. That's the feelings that I'm picking up for you. They're going to have a hard time deciding between these two partners. It's going to be difficult for you to decide which one you would like because they make you feel two different types of ways. You know what I mean? It's going to be, you're going to enjoy both of their energy. So it's going to make it even more harder to choose from which one you would like to be with. Let me see. So, what we have here is the next question. You're very welcome. Thank you for stopping by and asking your question. Okay, so we have Posh, my girlfriend, Ashrita, current feelings for me, no contact at the moment. Spirit, wow, that was quick. So you guys are in no contact. With the Seven of Wands, she's learning about boundaries. Boundaries in love, boundaries in relationships. I feel like she still has this fight in her, this passion about you, and wanting to fight for this relationship with the Seven of Wands. But the Seven of Wands at the same time talks about boundaries and keeping people at a distance. But when we look at it specifically for your relationship and her feelings for your relationship specifically, I feel like she is still in a protective mode of the relationship. She may defend you towards other people when she talks about you, or when other people are asking her about you. She may defend your relationship and so on and so forth. There's something in her that hasn't fully given up of this relationship at this time. So I definitely feel like when we look at her feelings for you, there is something deep down her that she would like to reconcile with you. She hasn't fully given up on you yet. So those are her current feelings for you. I definitely feel like she's still protective over you, over the relationship, and over everything else that has happened. And she's learning more about herself as well, setting boundaries and knowing her limits, knowing where she starts and ends. No problem. I'm happy to help. So what I'm getting here, let me see. So I have another question here is I would love to know if C is thinking of me this week. This I can't even talk anymore. No, is C is thinking of me this week, and if so, what feelings he has. Alrighty, so is C thinking of her this week, Spirit? We have the Temperance. I'm going to pull another card. So he's insecure about your relationship at this time. He's trying to find balance within himself. I felt like I needed to clarify it for you specifically because the temperance wasn't enough for me to actually be able to tell clearly. So he has been thinking about you recently. Is that what I'm feeling? It may not be necessarily this week just yet, because it's like, is it Monday? Tuesday. Today's Tuesday. I didn't even know what day it is. Is it Tuesday? Okay, never mind. So yeah, it's Tuesday. But it's just the week just started. So I'm picking up on he's been thinking about you recently, meaning within the last week. But he is insecure about this. He's not yet certain or sure whether or not he should be texting you at this time. And is also concerned about losing you. He's focusing on how to balance himself out, how to be more in sync within his feelings so that he can reach out to you, because the Four of Pentacles usually talks about loss, financial loss, being scared of losing something. It could be financial, but again, if we're looking at a love reading, it just speaks on a feeling of lack, of loss, and not wanting to lose that certain thing. So you hold on what you have super tightly. And it also talks about appearances, on pretending that you have a lot to give when you don't. But for this reading specifically for you, I just feel like he doesn't want to lose you, and he's thinking of way to find balance because he is insecure at this time about himself and what he has to give to you specifically. So he has thought about you, of course, but it might take him a little bit to actually figure his feelings out. Ariana, what is your question? Can you comment your question? Because everybody has a question. We're doing questions here. Let me see. No problem. Should I break no contact with my ex? I want to reconcile, but I don't know if he does as well. Should she break contact with her ex? Yes, you should. Reflect on it, but with the Ten of Pentacles, there's no way that your person doesn't want to reconcile with you too. They may not admit it, they may not let themselves believe they do, they may push these feelings down because of the current circumstances, and it's easier to deal with those circumstances if they do this. They may be the ones also thinking that you don't want to reconcile with them. Don't force anything, but reaching out a little bit and just seeing, hey, how you doing, and going from there is harmless. You should test the waters because deep down, again, whether they like to admit it or not, because in the beginning they might be like, I don't know if I should do this or if I should entertain this. But the more they think about it, the more they're going to realize that they actually want this too. Because the Ten of Pentacles talks about people joining and coming together and actually building a really solid long-term relationship with a legacy that has a very long future together. Like the two of you aren't done. So you should break the no contact and see how it goes from there. Don't force it. Don't try to push for answers or to get those answers out of them. But don't just let this chance fly by you, is what I'm saying. So deep down, he does want to reconcile with you as well. You're very, very welcome. I will be right back. You guys keep on commenting your questions down below. I'll be right back. I think I'm having a package delivered. All right, so I'm back. Please don't spam your questions in the chat. I only need one because I will see it. So let me see what the next question is. So, this is the last contact situation. So, like, no contact situation is what you're saying. Um, what are his current feelings for me? Okay, let's see. Six of Cups. I feel like he's a little bit nostalgic about you, about your relationship. He's been thinking about your connection recently and about what things have happened, what your situation is at this time. It's just a very nostalgic, drawn to past relationships type of relationship. Um, so if the two of you aren't in a lot of contact right now, I feel like your person misses having that contact with you. They miss talking to you, they miss getting to know you, they miss having your energy around them with the Six of Cups. There is a, I don't know, ex type of energy or ex lover that you would like to reconcile with. I don't know what your current situation is in terms of, okay, you two are in no contact, but are you broken up? Are you still together? What's your current circumstance around that? There is a sense of let me rephrase that. There's a sense of the two of you being familiar to one another. This person hasn't really moved on or let you go at all because you're familiar. You are the person and the place in which they feel most comfortable with. So I would say when it comes to their feelings for you, is there is a sense of wanting to go back to that, to how things were between the two of you before you two went no contact or stuff like that. So your person's definitely been thinking about you more and more recently and trying to reconnect with you or talk to you more, if that makes sense. I hope that was helpful. You know what I forgot? Where are my rings? I forgot to take them and put them back. Okay, so we have the next question, which is when will I meet the one for me? When will you meet the one for me? Let me see. I heard 5 months while I was reflecting on that question. So the Seven of Cups, water signs type of energy, whenever there's going to be a water sign season, so Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Um, I just heard 5 months intuitively for you specifically. So you may have multiple options, or at this time you don't know anything about this. You haven't been getting a lot of signs, is what I'm saying. So for when you're going to meet the one for you, it's going to be in like around 5 months. You're going to have a lot of options. Don't get stuck into the illusion of whatever you're seeing in front of you or whatever people present to you to make themselves look better. Just see things clearly and choose and go with your heart, with what your heart tells you. Hello, Chrissy. So happy to have you here. I was wondering if you're going to join because I didn't post it on Instagram, so I wasn't sure. But thank you so much for joining. How are you? Will I be reconciling with him? Page of Wands is yes. There's passion still here. There may also be a little bit of immaturity when it comes to this, so you may need to play a little bit of games, or the person can. So your person may play a little bit of games when it comes to this. With the Page of Wands, there's a playfulness when it comes to your reconciliation and talking to each other and all that. But the answer is yes for you. We'll be reconciling with him. Whew. Yeah, I am here. I'm glad you joined though. Can you join? I am currently in a relationship, but I'm not sure he's the one. Well, your question then was better if you would have asked me if the person that you're currently in a relationship with is the one, if that's what you wanted to ask. But going back by my answer to you, which was 5 months, it just feels like it's someone else, not the current person that you're in a relationship with. Human on video? Huh? What does that mean? Huh? What video? I don't even remember what I said, honestly, because I was focusing on reading other comments. I don't remember what I said. I'm confused too. Remedies for clearing bad energies on career, health, and marriage. I am not the person for you in a sense that I am more so going by law of assumption type of thing. So, this feels like something that's out of my expertise in a sense that I don't focus on clearing energies because I don't believe that there's bad energies around me necessarily. But that's my belief. I would get some incense or sage and smudge it around your house, and that's all I can think of for clearing out bad energies. There's definitely other people that are more into this kind of stuff with clearing your energies and actually doing spells and rituals that are going to help you, but I'm not the one for you. I don't do spells, and I'm not 100% familiar with this. But again, by my beliefs, I don't believe there's any negative energy around me. I believe that I control my reality and I can manifest whatever I want, so I just manifest them away. That's for me. So, any knowledge that I had before knowing the law assumption about clearing and cleansing and doing all of that, it's out of my head. I don't have nothing in my head around it anymore. So, yes, so I definitely feel like it's not the person that you're currently with, the one for you. Someone else. You're going to meet someone else. Okay, so let me go back with the questions. So I have here, no problem. Okay, tired. So, will I be reconciling with him? The world. There is a possibility if the two of you will start fresh, like a new chapter, but this also can talk about closure. It doesn't feel like maybe at this time, of course, the energies always change. This is not a definite outcome, but at this time, it just feels like To me, when I saw this, it's closure. There's nothing else for the two of you to go back into the past and reopen and get all of that energy back up to the surface when either one of you or the both of you have moved on already. Um, but when it comes to reconciliation, again, I'm not closing the door on you fully by saying no. It is what I'm leaning more towards with this card. I don't even know how to talk anymore. I feel like I'm getting a headache, so I shouldn't be focusing on that, but with the world and what I was trying to say, I feel I'm leaning more towards a no for reconciliation because it feels like the two of you have had your closure. Whatever has happened has happened. I am not shutting the door on you by saying that is a full no because there are instances in which people have reconciled and reconnected and they started fresh, like nothing happened, that you've moved on from the past and you've just started a new chapter together. So it's not a full shut door, but you're going to actually see and move with the flow of life and see where it leads you. It's not for you. There was another question before yours. Um did I answer it double or twice? Maybe I'm stupid. Oh my god, I might have answered it twice. I did. I just misread it. I thought there was someone else asking this. I thought that it was someone else asking it. I haven't answered, and I answered again the same person, but I thought it was a different person. Whatever. I don't know what happened on my end. Ah, la, 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 la. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to you, Chrissy, and do. Will you reconcile with the angel? Ah, the temperance. Why is temperance showing up so much today for people? Bottom of the deck is Nine of Cups. You are, but I feel like in the collective per se, we need to, I don't know, find some inner balance and focus on ourselves for once. It just feels like Spirit is just trying to say that, like, I understand I'm not trying to judge at all. Everybody, like, I would be asking the same things about my person and stuff like that, like, what's the future, yada, 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 on a live stream with tarot decks. But I feel like there is a message of encouragement from Spirit to actually focus on ourselves for once and just be more in our power, if that makes sense. And I don't know why it started with you, but I keep seeing Temperance so much and so often today just pop up and reading after reading after reading after reading. That's the answer over and over and over again. And it just makes me think that before we can have a open and healthy relationship with someone else, we need to focus on the relationship with ourselves. Now, for you, Chrissy, if you're going to reconcile with him, I feel absolutely you are going to, especially with the Nine of Cups. Like the answer hasn't changed for you at all. They know I want love, but I want to have. Now I know I have to make sure that I'm the one to be first. Yes. So, oh my God. Okay. I'm trying to put this a little bit closer because I'm feeling like the cards aren't close enough so you can't see them too good. But anyways, so it's a message for the collective too. Like I keep seeing it over and over again, and just spirits just is nudging me to actually tell you guys that I understand and we all understand that everybody wants to know answers about their person and how they're doing, how they're feeling, but make sure you also take care of yourselves and you focus on yourselves and be in alignment, like meditating daily or talking to yourselves, exploring your inner worlds. Because this is a team. The temperance has been coming out so much today that it is a team. So for you necessarily with your Leo, you are going to reconcile with him as long as that makes you happy and you want him still. Because I also saw the other question was, should I let him go for good? I don't know what makes you feel good. Is that's the question that spirit wants me to ask you to ask yourself. What makes you feel good? Do you want to wait on him? Does that make you feel good? Does it make you feel good to know, yeah, okay, we're going to reconcile, no problem. I can just do my own thing, focus on myself, no worries. Whenever it's happening, it's going to happen. Or does that actually not make you happy and you're not happy to have to wait still, to not have a certain answer from him, to know that he's not taking the necessary steps towards you? What makes you happy? What makes you fulfilled within here? You know the answer intuitively, I feel like. If it makes you happy, hold on to him. If it doesn't, I mean, even if we both want, like, if we as human being want something so much, but at some point we feel like it's draining us, like it's not making us happy, but at the same time, it's just, whatever. So you said here, I was reading that, and that made me stop. So yeah, I'm not in a rush. Honestly, I want him to come healed, but only if he actually wants it to. So I feel like the answer is still yes for you, but again, I don't feel like he's 100% healed. Intuitively, when I'm picking up on, I don't feel like it's 100% healed. So that's where the waiting may come from, and why you may need to focus on yourself a little bit more. See, I was picking up my cards, and this was left behind. Four of Pentacles. He's not 100% healed, is what I'm picking up on. So, again, if you're not in a rush, that's cool. Lovely, but don't forget about yourself. Just focus on yourself for a little bit. Build your self concept, your confidence. Do what makes you happy. Okay, next. I hope that was helpful. Next question. Okay. Thank you for letting me know because I did leave a message. Will I meet my soulmate this month, Gams? Let's see. Nine of Wands. You're going to be to a completion of some sort in love. I just feel like you're tired and exhausted of waiting for somebody to show up or for love to show up. There's you're not done fighting for love and for having love and experiencing love, but you're still tired of it, tired of waiting, tired of going through the same experience over and over again. So my first instinct is that it may not happen this month. It may happen within a couple of months or 3 months. Yeah, this is confirmation, Three of Cups. It may not happen this month or next month, but it will happen. Bottom of the deck is the Star, wishes being fulfilled. Keep on hoping and believing in it, and it will happen, and it will happen. Um, Go into your imagination as a form of manifestation and just tell yourself that you're going to have and meet the love of your life, and write it down, script it, whatever you want to do to manifest, or if you manifest, do that. Keep on being persistent. This is also Nine of Wands, the card about not giving up, about still keeping on fighting. So it's not the time to give up right now. Don't give up. It's going to happen. You're going to get your wish if you wished on a star, or a falling star, whatever. You're going to get it. But I feel like it's going to be within 2, 3 months, not 1 month or next month. I know that you're tired right now, that maybe you don't have much faith left in you, but it's time to go into yourself, take a few deep breaths, focus on what you want, on manifesting it, and having faith that it will happen because it will. Okay, I hope that was helpful. Let me see more comments. Okay, so please don't post the same question multiple times in the chat as that's going to confuse me. I will get back to everybody, but I want to be able to do it in order, and I can't do it in order if I have the same question posted 50 times. It's okay. I see you guys. I'm just answering in order. Um all right, so you're next. Ayushi. I mean, I'm going by the name that I see on your channel. Um are you going to get in a relationship in the future? Six of Wands successfully. Absolutely, you're going to get in a relationship. Ugh. I feel like when things slow down for the two of you. That may not be a clear answer. So when things slow down, it means that it's not as chaotic and you get time to be just the two of you and yourselves together. For time frame, I'm picking up 8 months, but again, it could be a variation of that. It could be within 6 to 8 months or 8 months within 11 months, something like that. You need to allow a little bit of a variation for things, but they're going to unfold in a way that's going to be successful. The two of you are going to be in a relationship in the future. It's going to happen. But I just feel like there are some things that you may need to learn. Maybe self care, self love, focusing on yourself. Because you can, again, like we've talked about before with the temperance, being and coming up so many times for everybody in the readings is self-love needs to be prioritized. You need to know what you're worth so you can receive it. So within this time, focus on yourself, on resting, on putting yourself first, because I feel like you may be sacrificing a lot for others and giving a lot to others. And you're not focusing so much on yourself, on what you're giving yourself. So focus on that within the next question. Uh, okay. I hope that was helpful. No, I was focusing with the relationship with the person that you sent. I just don't pronounce the names on camera because I don't want to mess them up. Because I don't know how to pronounce everybody's names. But when I was asking the question, it was specifically for that person. Nope. No problem. So, nope. You read for me twice. Nope. That's not it. That was a mistake. I didn't plan on doing it. I just saw the question. I didn't realize that I was doing it. I don't even remember if it was your question specifically, honestly. So please take the first one. That's what we go after. The first answer. Okay? If you're going to reconcile with him. The first answer is always the one that I am going with. That was a mistake. It's not considered. We don't claim that. Okay? Don't worry about it. That was my bad. I literally thought that you were a completely different person that I haven't read for you. So do not take it. Thank you so much for the compliment. Alrighty. Let's see who's next. I've answered this. Hold on. Ah, boy, I don't know where I'm at. I've answered the one with the soulmate, right? I did that. I answered this one. Okay. All right. So if you guys had any questions, please leave them again in the chat because I'm so confused. I don't know what I answered and what I didn't because I deleted so many messages, so I'm not too sure what happened and what I answered and what I did not answer. Um, let's see. Can you trust him? Yes. 10 of Cups. 100%. With the Ace of Swords coming out too is about honesty, about being direct, about knowing and understanding yourself well so you can talk and communicate about it. So whatever he's telling you, whatever he's showing you, trust him for it. It doesn't seem like he's going to go around beating around the bush and stuff like that and just not being honest towards you or his intentions towards you. You can trust him because you need trust in love. You need trust in a relationship unless you're proven otherwise or unless facts and what you see tells you otherwise. But I feel like what you see is what you get. He's not hiding anything towards you. And feelings wise, we go again with the Ten of Cups. He's going to um want more with you. The Ten of Cups is sort of happily ever after type of energy. Alrighty. Right? That's what you're going to experience. The Ten of Cups is always super pretty. I love it when I get it in readings. Anyways, if you guys have any other questions, feel free to leave them below. Now is at a point in which I've answered. Oh, wait, I haven't answered. I'm lying. I'm currently in a relationship of 5 years. I would like to know if you can kindly provide any insight or advice for me. Do you feel trapped in this connection? Like you can't be yourself? Or that you need to hide certain things? Or, that this isn't the relationship for you? Do you feel like you've distanced yourself too much, that you sacrificed too much of yourself to a point in which you don't know who you are within this relationship? Does anything resonate with you, Carrie, within your situation? It doesn't even have to be that your person keeps you trapped within the relationship. It's not that. It's you, how you're feeling within this relationship. Do you feel like it's not the right for you? Like you could do better, or this is not in alignment with you anymore after these 5 years. So you're a bit confused. Eight of Swords talks about feelings of entrapment, of not knowing what to do, of just feeling like you're super distant from yourself, like you don't recognize yourself anymore. It's just this imagery, and I'm thankful that it's further away so you can't fully see it, but it's a very sad imagery. Um, so it's a sad imagery That not necessarily the card involves loss and the regular meanings of it, like the tarot meanings of it, but this card specifically with the imagery does involve loss. It involves a loss of self, a loss of somebody that you care about, a loss of feelings, and it can also represent some sort of numbness. So you're feeling a bit confused, and then I'm feeling that the situation leads to sadness sometimes. So do you feel like your situation will lead you to sadness, or does it actually lead you to sadness? Ten of Wands. There's a lot on your plate. Do you share this weight with your person, or are you the only one carrying it? Do you feel like you have the relationship and it's 100% on your back? That you're carrying the entire relationship on your back, and your person maybe isn't investing as much, or is just not up to the par or to the level that you would want them to be involved within this, is what I'm asking. Because with the Ten of Wands here too, with the Eight of Swords, it's very heavy energy, very difficult to deal with. It's not, you don't feel tired anymore. You feel exhausted. You're at your wits' end about this. You don't understand. You don't know what to do. You've probably tried everything at this point, and still it feels like nothing is changing or nothing is happening. The Ten of Wands, though, has a positivity about it in a sense that if you stop and unpack all of this baggage, all of the shit that you've been carrying, and just be like, you know what, I don't want to do this anymore. That's it. Just drop it, unpack it. Whatever you want to carry and you feel like you can carry, you keep it with you. Whatever you want to take from this, you take it with you. But there's always a new beginning, something new coming towards you. There's something, some bit of hope. But sometimes because you're carrying all of this weight, you may not be able to see it. You're blinded by the weight to actually see more opportunities. So you just need to get rid of the weight. First, everything was 100% equally, but slowly I'm carrying everything. Yep, that's exactly the energy I'm picking up on, the energy that's showing up in the cards. You need to release the weight so you can see opportunities. That's your message for advice wise. Whatever releasing the weight looks like for you, whether it is just simply breaking up with this person and moving forward towards someone else, or I don't know, if you don't see like them they're investing, you can try and sit down and have a talk and be like, hey, I feel like I'm doing this and that. This isn't okay. I don't, it doesn't make me feel happy. You try to communicate your feelings and you give yourself a time. Let's say if they only have 2 more months to change, to do this and that, to prove to me that they can and will help me carry the weight of the relationship. And you look at facts, you don't care about anything else. You look at facts and what they do. If they don't do it, you just leave. That's it. You've given them time, you told them what this was about. They still didn't put in the effort and in your connection. Okay, you have the answers. They're not gonna do it. But if they do, then you're going to have the answers that you have a partner within this relationship and you're not going to be the only one carrying it alone. So, whatever I recommend, I don't usually recommend making impulsive decisions because again, I'm in no control of your life. Sometimes people don't want to give up on things that they've invested a lot into. They don't want to leave immediately unless it's like something that's threatening their safety. So my best advice is always put it to the test and wait for facts. You talk to the person, you tell them, hey, I can't do this anymore. I feel like I'm dealing with a lot, that I am carrying this relationship on my back, and I feel like the effort isn't as equal as it was before anymore. Can we do something about it? And you give yourself, without even telling them, you give yourself the time. Hey, 2 months is the maximum amount of time that I'm going to wait for them to show that they care. How are they going to show that they care? You just make a mental list of what you would like them to do. You can tell them to do those things or you can't. It's up to you. If they do them, cool. Then you have your answer. If they don't do them, cool. You also have your answer. So it's some people don't want to leave immediately. This would be the best next option to do. To see, wait and see and give more time, even though they've had a lot of time. But some people just don't want to leave because they love the person that they're with. They don't want to feel like they've invested a lot of stuff for nothing. So that's my best advice in these situations. I hope that was helpful. Welcome, rule in her get married on. Yes, celebration, reunion, friends being involved, parties. You are going to get married. It's in the cards. The Three of Cups. Three of Cups is about celebration, is about parties, having fun, inviting friends, community, close people around you. It's a celebratory energy. You're going to get married. All right. I hope you. I hope this was helpful. What am I doing? I'm just making weird sounds. I wanted to say something, but I didn't. I guess I got tongue-tied. What do you mean it's positive for the both of us? What does that mean? So both of you are struggling with career. It's going to be fine. Luck is in your favor. It's going to be fine. Don't even worry about it. I know it might be stressful, but things are going to change and turn into your favor. So don't worry about it. It may be, again, like I said, stressful. You don't know what to do. You feel the impact of the struggles every day. But something is going to happen. There's a change of fate that's going to happen. Definitely will go in this matters and observe him within the 2 months. Of course. No problem. I'm happy to help. Alright, so what I'm going to do. Well, I really got the card super close to the phone. What I'm going to do is take a quick 10-minute break, which means I am ending the live. I'm coming back up on it because my throat is getting super dry and I want to have like a 10, let's say until 3:30. And I'm going to come back and I'm going to answer more questions. So thank you everybody who tuned in for right now with me. I will see you guys in a little bit if you want to keep on joining and keep on talking to me. I'll be very happy to have you there. If not, I hope you guys have a great day and I will see you in the next one. Bye.